there, because explosive cast rather could still counter the ultimate of Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, any sort of crowd control can deny any opportunity with the Crow Storm here of JDG, and they don't want that to happen, especially with the Alistar. Let's see if
they open up.
They open it up. So EDG is gonna be happy with that.
It is an automatic pickup, definitely 100%. But really interesting that JDG did there. And now, when it comes to support, the question is, what support can JDG use? Nautilus they have used in the past, so Rakan is still open for them to pick up. What will be the priority here by JDG?
Yeah, because it's now becoming very scary for JDG, to be honest. Yes, you have a Fiddlesticks, but there's so many ways that EDG can counter everything that JDG has intended for this game. There's so much backline access as well, so much poke with the chase, so much damage, and also crowd control that they possess as well here on EDG's side. Yeah, the Nautilus is going to be surging really well, at least on pick potential, as well as soaking damage. But who will protect Payby and Barry? Absolutely no one, because the Nautilus is going to be struggling with that as well. Just one cast and one entry from you and 0711 and Xiao Jiang is going to be more than enough to take them down.
100%. And now for the side of EDG, they're still lacking that bottom lane, which could still be Saya, Kaisa, Ezra could still work as well if they really want that advantage up against the Lucian. Or well, not necessarily the advantage, but rather the safe distance coming from Lucian's early game power.
Let's see who is going to be the one smiling, laughing this game, because it's going to be a banger for sure. One last hurrah from both of these teams. I like the confidence of JDG pulling off a double AD composition against a Vladimir lineup. But the only problem I have here in this game is that, yes, Lucian can actually bully out the Vladimir a little bit. Zeri does provide some poking ability, but we have seen a similar setup in game number 1 a while ago, and that actually provided Payby the opportunity to have so much confidence, since the poke is kind of lacking on EDG during game 1, and this time it's similar to JDG in game number 3. In this game, with Lucian, Zeri, might have been better to pick up a Corki, but I don't know. They have more confidence to pick this champion up. EDG is happy with the composition that they have made as well. And this time is for one last game.
It's a final game that determines it all. One game away to get the series win for both sides, JDG and EDG.
Let us know in the comment section, of course, who are you rooting for? Who do you think is going to be winning here in this series? Let us know in the live stream in the comment section. Of course, we have seen the approval rating earlier a little bit on the side of EDG, and they are manifesting one step away from this reverse sweep.
Definitely is. And now let's set up the storylines here coming into game number 3. Having the Jays coming aside for EDG would dictate how fast-paced EDG wants to play this game when it comes to the jungle. Level 3 could be expected to go into the mid lane or even the bot lane matchup. That will be the expectation here coming from the side of EDG. They have to utilize their jungler well when it comes to this early game power spike. But the side of EDG, they're getting just punished into the bottom lane. The really big thing coming into a Nautilus pickup is that early game advantage, right? Just because of the passive that you have. You also have the Drench line that could just keep up the distance when it comes to those engages. But for the side of JDG though, when it comes to the jungle, this will still need to go level 5. This will still need time to be able to go into those team fights. So expectations is JDG has to play a little bit more safe, and EDG could play a little bit more aggressive when it comes to the jungle pool. When it comes to the jungle role.
Especially with whenever 0711 is going to be in the vicinity, that's a chance for Edward Gaming to be very aggressive. Xiao Jiang this time around is actually being very comfortable against Lemon. It's much better than a Fiora versus Jax matchup. And man, he's just handling Lemon so well at this point.
And another layer as well that JDG has to be worried coming into the top side is that there's a big wave pushing in. So X-Jang having that priority into the top lane, if he forces the hands of Camille to retreat, that's going to be a huge priority. But as you mentioned a while ago, right, ones will not be playing it aggressively coming into this early game. 0-7-11.
Oh no, perfect jam! The flash in and even. Feibai gonna be trying to return the favor after he's able to get the kill. The possibility to double.
Out the flash.
Oh, so close. So close. Feibai, not the best dash as well. But the benefit here of EDG is they're able to crash 2 waves here in the top lane. Feibai, able to at least answer.
Yeah, but Feibai will be able to take that wave. And the thing is, it was Feibai who was able to take that turret as well to the side of JDG. So that's the big problem that EDG has to conquer, right? You have the wave going to Feibai, the kill going to Feibai as well. The jungler is delayed. So that's a really, really massive thing for the side of JDG.
Yeah, Lemon is so behind at this point. And Xiao Jiang gonna be happy with what's happened so far. They go for round 2. Feibai actually running wild, catching 0-7-11, almost taking him down. Burning him to death! But actually, Yu is gonna be able to take him down. Lemon running for the high heels. Crow Storm with fear, landing the damage, and he will get the kill.
Yeah, that's really good. They were able to get that trade back, but unfortunately, it was Feibai who lost his life in the process, which is really unfortunate for the side of JDG, considering that it was a kill that they do not want to give to the side of Edward Gaming.
Absolutely. So far, it has been a banger of the initial minutes of this game. Very different from the past 2 games that we have seen. Both of them really respected, but this time they're giving 100% of their willpower to just establish control before even an objective spawns up.
Yeah, definitely do so. Now 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the matchup. We're going back into a bit more standard once again before the objective comes up. And I think that will be really important as well. You need to conserve your flashes, your ultimates. Feibai!
0-7-11 is also here, but Yu is taking too much damage. Calling gonna be used, but Feibai will not land the damage. Great fear! Oh man, the counter is just out of this world. And JD got away and even takes a kill.
Once was just coming into the right moments from those engages were crucial, right? It was Feibai who had the advantage coming to that fight. He has to force out the culling to match up against 0-7-11, and the fear right after coming from once was just perfect.
Yeah. Had it been that 0-7-11 had the range form before going in, he might have been able to transition towards melee form and then hammer strike him down. But that wasn't the case. They got outplayed after by once. Perfect fear to just prevent anyone from accessing Feibai.
Yeah, and once again, it's just really unfortunate for the side of EDG. Look at Max though, the patience game here once as well, holding still. Crow Storm!
All 0-7-11 getting pincered down. EDG has been deleted from the map and Langui is gonna be next. It's a disaster for Edward Gaming. JDG running wild. Alone will be able to at least arc and shift away, but 2 kills for JDG.
And now the Rift WRL will be free for JDG to take. The Dragon as well will be available for JD Gaming.
Oh man, it's everything being taken by JDG at this point. We were worried about the Fiddlesticks, but we were worried for nothing, as the execution is just top notch.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, right? Gragas is not exactly a direct counter to the likes of Fiddlesticks compared to an Alistar, given the fact that the only thing that could really just deny it away is the explosive cast, compared to the Alistar's knockback that will really push Fiddlesticks away. And I think that was really unfortunate, because when Langui comes into contact with the likes of Once, or when Once comes into those fights, Langui's unavailable.
This time, Edward Game does have priority over this bottom side river. Langui,
Lemon,
a bit of damage, but Xiao Jiang chasing Lemon is in a big trouble right now. Mexico Ultimate will not do anything to save yourself, buddy. This is just too far behind. And now One's gonna be going in. No stoppage there, but Jay's still able to get the Dragon for EDG. Now they go for the counterplay. Max gonna be in a lot of trouble here. The shield will not save him as well. Feibai going in, Berry as well. Not able to get any kills just yet. Alone going in, burning Feibai to death. Tries to sustain, but one auto actually do the trick. Network Gaming gets the better kills and also the objective.
EDG gets every single thing that they want. They get their Dragon, and they also was able to get a lot of kills there. It was Jace had the perfect moment to really just secure the Dragon into themselves. Once got the Crow Storm. Feibai was a little bit late, and I think that was really unfortunate for the side of JDG. it was Barry who was just able to go in for the free hits. But once again, this is what we're talking about, having the Ezreal pick up for the side of EDG. It gives you a little bit more distance to come into contact and deal damage from far away.
Yeah, and it's been able to just kite away the members of JDG, at least apply damage while maintaining safe distance away from them. And Edward Gaming, well, he will be losing this tower in the mid lane. It's long due, to be honest. But JDG gonna be happy at least with this one. In exchange for the dragon, was unfortunate for once to not be able to secure the dragon despite that great Crow Storm angle. Was spotted out as well by Xiao Jiang a while ago, and now they're transitioning here in the bottom lane. Barry's gonna be here once as well with the Crow Storm. The damage is not gonna be felt at all here by EDG. Elangi is able to flash away. Now the turn. Yu's gonna be here with the Blood Bowl as well, and alone will be slashing his way. Actually, it's Yu that gets the second kill as well. And Edward Gaming have the proper counterplay, just allows them to even secure this tower.
That is really unfortunate. EDG just played that impeccably. Now looking at top side 1v1.
Gonna be a disengage there by Lemon. He just cannot deal with Xiao Jiang just yet.
And now we're looking back into that fight. Langui used the explosive cast but did not connect. But the moment that changed it all is Yu coming into the Proto Belt and went into the ultimate, connects onto 3, Tidal Bloods as well, Sang goes full. It was pretty much just so much damage built into the Vladimir when he came in contact into 3 members, connecting with that ultimate as well.
Now EDG is slowly getting momentum. A while ago, JDG was actually ahead by 2-point-something thousand gold. And now Edward Gaming is just turning everything around and applying again the pressure that they have been applying in game number 2.
At the moment, EDG, even level playing field, actually having the advantage up against JD Gaming from here on forward. I think JDG just has to buy time for Barry to be able to scale. I think that will be their huge dependency here on forward from this fight. Having 3 items will be crucial for Barry to be able to deal damage up against EDG from later on.
They have the bank on Barry. He is the big carry later on, especially with the consistent damage. And so far in this early game, or at least in this mid game, he has been unfelt just yet. Not that are completed, but not enough to actually land in the pressure towards Edward Gaming. And despite the plays of ones all throughout the map, all throughout the members of EDG, still it's not enough to make JDG the one taking control. Crow Storm again, but a fight in the mid lane as well has commenced, and Max has been taken out. JDG will be happy with the exchange. Man, it has been full-on pressure by both of these teams. Ganked in the top lane, ganked in the mid lane. Tower taken out by EDG. They lost the Vladimir, but they got the upper hand still.
Yeah, that's a big difference, right? They got the 1-for-1 kills from the mid lane to the top side for JDG and EDG, but EDG taking the tier 1 turret into the mid lane is basically cherry on top. It was Max a little bit overextended here. Langui used up the body slam along with the explosive cast, which was just a death sentence for Max. He went in to use up the ultimate to have the hopes to knock up these champions, but with no flash availability, there was just no escape from Max.
That's the problem when you have a Nautilus. You're just an easy target as well by any member here of Edward Gaming. Unlike the Alistar, you do see much more, durability from a support. Max has to only rely on his shield and also his escape ability with the dredge line. Edward Gaming, they want to force, they want Max to actually commit. Has to flash away. Barry as well took a bit of damage there from the shock blast, and now Langui taking a bit of time. Just soak in the damage. Lemon going in! Into the back. But it's all alone! Crow Storm now by once. Will it connect? It does! The dragon though is still alive. Just getting a good counterplay here. But the damage already being felt here by Edward Gaming to turn onto Fiddlesticks. Will be able to get the kill. Lemon as well, gonna be the next target. Langui as well going with the body slam, not able to land with the flash. Xiaojiang is a little bit overextended, but alone is gonna be there to back him up and will be saving the lives here of Edward Gaming, saving this game, and might just allow them to secure this Mountain Dragon as well.
Yeah, it will be alone taking that Mountain Drake for themselves. JDG once again lost their dragon. It was really good that Laman engaged onto you, but the thing is, we always have to think about the possibility of the Sanguine Tool to come out after. And then you also have Langui, who went into body slam to deny the kill on Lemon for the Vladimir. It was really, really good. Coming all throughout. Once being targeted as well by two members. He's gatekeeping. It's coming from JDG and EDG. When it comes to these junglers, were quite crucial. But Alone's damage, just look at the distance he was able to free hit all throughout that team fight. That is the strength that the Ezreal provides.
Yeah, and that is the dream of Barry as well. He wants to be able to free hit, but is not being allowed to do so just because of the pressure being provided here by EDG. Now Soul Point as well. We're just revisiting game number 2 at this point, but in a more accelerated fashion. EDG taking control of the big priorities in this game.
Yeah, and the big thing here is that Barry has a shorter distance as well when it comes to that possible damage. And I think that is just advantage.
Again, they turn on the Nautilus. Max not being allowed to play in this game. Lemon gonna be the next target, but Crowstorm gonna be used. Xiaojiang should be falling down, but Alone actually going in with the Arcane Chip, able to take Feibai down. Once as well, gonna be the next target. 0711 not getting the shot left, will be getting the kill for Feibai, or for you rather. Getting a triple, and now Baron up for grabs.
And now it's EDG's moment. The reverse sweep is on the road.
They're cooking.
EDG will take the Baron Nashor for themselves here. And that will be once again a really good key source of gold, key source of advantage into the following minute.
Edward Gaming, they've had a bit of brutal game number 1. But after coming back in game number 2, now they have such great momentum in this game 3. This composition is just so much working against JDG. Max is not being allowed to set up for the team, and now he's being set up once again. Oh no, it's a disaster. Had to flash away, but still able to stay alive. Man, so much pressure by EDG.
Yeah, and that's just it. JDG is able to fully be on the losing end coming into this game number 3. It's EDG was now utilizing the Baron really well, right? They're not playing for the all-in up against JDG. They're utilizing the Baron buff to a T, wherein inhibitor turrets are now going to be the targets here. Top lane is not being prioritized. EDG still understand that JDG, if they actually unite and go into this fight, they could still conquer.
I mean, Langui is not is unfazed at all here. Feibai already using the culling just to clear out the way, but again, the Baron powered minions is just a big hassle here to JDG. Folks coming in from Barry as well, just to try and chip down the members here of EDG. Has nearly got him taken out. Hexic Ultimatum now gonna be committed here by Lemon as well. That's good. Onto the Ezreal. That is huge for JDG.
Yeah, that's good. Duan Yu was removed. It was Ezreal who is removed to the side of EDG. And now, EDG has to play it a bit more safe now, right? They do not have the Baron Nashor any longer. And the thing is, their main damage dealer is also removed, is also killed. On top of that, the Ice Drake is coming out pretty soon. So everything comes into mind that everyone has to have eyes on the objective, has to have eyes on the prize.
Big responsibility once again here for Max for sure. It has been the entry of Edward Gaming to deny any frontline ability here of JDG. Now, they've taken the tower here in the bottom lane. Might be a great chance for them to set things up here in the bottom side river, but Scuttle Crab has been taken already by EDG.
Yeah, definitely is. We'll see. As you have Langui now going over the hills here. The fear is there, JDG.
They are starting. They want JDG to commit. They want JDG to fight. They are sending out Xiaojiang in the mid lane to pressure for the game end. This is the split push action, 4-1. Sending out Lemon to commit there as well. So no engage here for JDG. It's only Max possibly one as well. Going in right now with the depth charts as well. Mid lane, there is a fight going on with the 1v1 on the Baron lane right now. Payba is going to be engaged here by the Vladimir as well. Langby getting to steal here by 0711. Everything crumbling to pieces for JDG. And now Bear's all alone here in the bottom lane, about to be wrecked by low by 0711. EDG getting the moments done in their favor.
It's over. The Baron is open for them to take. They could even end this game, especially if X down will be able to secure a kill. Fortunately, they would not, but EDG could secure the Baron Nashor for themselves. 27 seconds left before Fiddlesticks comes back up, and the Baron Nashor is available, especially considering alone has so much possibility of damage into this objective. This could get melted.
Desperation play gonna be coming here from Payba and Lemon. Let's see if they are gonna be able to make things happen. The dream is not gonna be alive this time around. Payba gonna be chased out here by Alone. And the Baron, 2 kills in exchange for just 1 member of EDG. Very much worth it for them.
Very much worth it indeed. They got the Baron Nashor for the side of EDG, and once again they can utilize this to be able to push down mid, or well, guard their top and bottom lane, or even hold this into the Elder Dragon fight, as it will come out soon. They just have to buy time for Fiora and Jay to come back alive. And for the side of JDG, they have to wait for Camille and Lucian to come back up. It's pretty much a 3v3 all throughout this upcoming initial engage for the Elder Dragon.
Oh man, Elder Dragon. Edward Gaming is about to have the Infinity Stones.
Max!
Infinity Stones, unless JDG is going to be able to do something! And absolutely nothing was made by JDG! EDG has found an opening! And after a gruesome series, a gruesome start, and a heavy start in game number 2, the bounce back by EDG continues to be the story. Crows aren't going to be used here, at least by once, to try and save this game. But it's not going to be allowed at all here by EDG. They want to conquer this game. They want to conquer their series. And it's going to be done. Reverse sweep, anticipated by everyone. It's going to be manifested by EDG.
And EDG holds up. Coming into game number 3, they're able to get the reverse sweep, the patience game, and their objective-centric playstyle coming to game 3 just really held up to an advantage, gave them a huge amount of benefit on this series, winning them overall up against JDG.
Man, the games have been really close, Infinity.